Good afternoon. How are you, ma'am?
Good afternoon, Tanya. I'm good. And how about you? Because we are meeting after a long time. So I should
I'm
ask
doing
you, how are you?
great. Yes. Now I had started so many things like story narration, some any like any incident you can narrate, which occurred in your,
Okay, but
in your surrounding.
it is true, Tanya, because each and everything, whatever we talk, on any topic or any incident, it gives us a practice,
Mm,
we can have a good practice. So I
mm,
narrate what happened like day before yesterday. A girl,
mm-hmm,
now, she was returning from a school, and she was aged 14 years, only 14 years. And while she was returning with she wore her school dress and school bag. Then two boys did, see, they on the way, two boys, they parked the car, not parked, I would say, they just slowed down their speed and then hold it and they dragged the girl into the car. Okay, they dragged the girl into the car and a nearby hotel of it is in my locality only. So they brought the girl over there in this hotel, which is
mm-hmm,
close to my right. It is behind my house. So
mm-hmm,
they brought the girl over there. There she was
mm-hmm,
raped, There she was raped in a hotel. And
mm-hmm,
after that, what they did, they didn't do anything else. Besides raping, they just again they loaded in the car and then they went and told her to get down here only. Just some steps. What should I say? Far away from their house. Like somebody saw that girl. She was crying on the road. And the
mm-hmm,
other person knew that this girl belongs to that particular house. So the two people were the ladies and one gents. They carried that girl and they sent her to her house. And when they sent it to her, the mother was really in tears. She told me, from when I was waiting for you, I had gone to your school and I told your principal, asked the principal, I asked the teacher, you were nowhere to be seen. And what
mm-hmm,
has happened? Then she cried because she narrated everything incident that she was raped in this hotel of ours. And then in the evening, there were so many media persons, and media persons, I would say, and policemen. So there was a lot of in a big crowd with a huge crowd, I could say. So when I went on to my terrace, I could see everything from there. My maid
mm-hmm,
servant came and told me, Madam, this incident happened, but we don't know about what had happened really. So
mm-hmm.
like, at the night, we got to know everything, about that girl. And today it was in the newspaper, it was in the local news, everywhere it was. So I
Did the
mean to say,
did the culprits arrest?
yeah, two of them, one boy has been arrested. And the
Mm,
other one, he has not yet arrested, and he has fled away. I don't know where he has gone. So yeah, one man has caught. So I mean
mm,
to say, girls are nowhere safe. I mean to say, and these
because
incidents are
laws are
happening
not strict, na?
very.
Because
I'm
government is not making strict laws. That is the reason. Recently, Italy, I think there is a Prime Minister Meloni. I
yeah,
think
I
she is
heard this something
Meloni.
like that.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
she made a rule. She passed a, I think, a law
yeah.
against rapist.
Okay, what's that law? Do you know?
Um I can't
No.
share on
Oh,
the platform. I will tell you after this session.
yeah, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I can
I think
understand.
she was,
Yes, I can.
yesterday. All the parties were against that lady, but she passed that bill.
Yeah, some strict action should be taken. See, nowadays, I think no girls see parents कहाँ तक पीछे भागेंगे.
Hmm.
So they have to leave their daughters or girls. They have to go to study. They'll go to school. They'll go
Hmm.
and play outside. So their parents are
Hmm.
not every time they can't be around their children. Actually the girls. So what I think is strict.
Yes, you are correct. Every time we are not present, but like your child is using any transport facility, that
Yeah,
time I think there is no need of parent or you can say mother. But if your child is using, like she is coming by foot, so I think
yeah,
mother should be go there. That is
yeah. Of
school
course. Yeah.
picked up her daughter.
Yes, right. You are right. Yes. And then it has become very necessary to every time keep an eye on the children. Because we
Mm,
don't know the other moment what can happen. So
Mm.
these cases are like rising, they are going on rising these days.
Because they are
And
not making strict laws, na? That is the reason.
that's the reason, yeah. They'll be
Mm.
put in jail like for 5 or 8 years, and again they'll be left behind. So this is not the case. They should be
And
hanged or something like that.
so many years for judgment. That is the reason.
And now 10 years, 12 years after they get the judgment.
Because
So
in
these
Indian
are,
constitution there are so many laws, but
yeah,
these laws mostly culprits are using for save their
yeah,
life.
right, right. And
Yes.
this was the incident like somewhere close to my house. And today I was reading a newspaper. I read every day in the morning. I read my newspaper. So actually, I don't remember which place that incident was connected to, but somewhere in UP only. So what happened?
Mm.
The mother, she used to send her child. She's in class fifth, I think. So she used to the school was close by. So what she would do, sometimes she would drop her girl child to the school. Sometimes if some parents are going, and she would say, "Please drop my child along with your children." Okay. But one
Mm.
day, actually, what happened? The principal, that school in which the girl was studying. So that principal, it happened to every time he would go from that girl's in the front of that girl's house. So one or
Mm.
twice, her mother told the principal, "Will you please take my daughter with you because
In
you're going to
Japan,
stay."
there is one thing very good. I'm just sharing this platform.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
In Japan, mostly children are going in a group, so no one can harm. It is the
Yes, if
best
the
thing
child
in
is going
Japan.
alone, yeah, if the child is going alone. See
Yes.
what is, and she so much is trusted the principal because once or twice, like many times, that principal had taken that girl in his car actually. So the mother, she didn't even like untrust. She had a firm belief that he will carry my daughter in his car. But somewhere his that principal's mind, what happened to his mind in the car, he threatened the girl,
Mm.
and I think somebody parked that girl and he raped that girl.
Mm.
And
But
after
I
the rape,
think our child is our responsibility. First of all, our child is our responsibility. So we should careful.
but just imagine the principal of the school. He didn't fear like what will happen like after that. I will be restricted from the school and all that. So I don't know.
I
But
think this
still,
is
I
the
think,
subject
yeah,
of investigation. Cops will
yeah,
investigate what actually happened.
yeah, really, really. But I
Mm.
wonder, yeah, now these days, these incidents are on the rise.
Mm.
Every day we will in the newspapers, sometimes on the TV news, every day we will hear such kind of news. Yeah.
Mm. And it is related with the capital city of Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah, in the Lucknow itself, yes.
Mm. Yes. So what do
So
you
many,
story narration?
you can narrate any story of
Just
your child.
asking, story narration is a good way to learn English or enhance your speaking skills.
Absolutely, it's very nice. Story narration, any incident like I narrated right now to you. So these kinds of help, they will definitely help us.
Mm.
Because we are speaking in English. So any topic, any incident, vocabulary, anything on sentences, whatever we speak, it will give us a good practice. And
Mm.
definitely, story making is also good.
So today I am going to narrate a story for you. I hope you also enjoyed this story.
Okay, narrate. Yes. What is it about? Let me know.
Once there was a sage. He was sitting under a tree. On the same tree there was a crow, and in its beak there was a mouse. Mouse name was Pintu. Pintu was frightened. This crow will kill me. So he was just doing requesting to the god, please save me, save me. And after some time, when crow opened his beak, he fell down in the lap of the sage.
Hmm.
That sage saw Pintu. He was just pleading, please save me, please save my life from this crow. Sage was very kind person, so he saved his life. After that, he was living with that sage happily. Then one day, a cat came
Yeah.
to Pintu. Pintu again terrified saw that cat. Then he again requested that sage, please turn me into the cat. After
Okay.
hearing this, sage again changed him into the cat. Again, Pintu feel delighted. Oh, now I'm cat, I'm powerful. After a few days, a dog, his name was Tommy. He also won't attack that cat. So by seeing him, he thought, so I should change myself into the dog. So he again request to that sage, please change me into the dog so I can become more powerful. Then again he changed his form. Now Pintu was a dog. So he go everywhere with the sage. One day he saw a lion. Seeing lion, he feel very terrifying that this lion will kill me.
Yeah.
So he again pleaded, please save my life from this lion and please change me into that lion. Then the sage again changed him into the lion. But after becoming a lion, he thought, I am so powerful. I can rule all over the jungle. But first,
Yeah.
I should kill that sage. But
Yeah.
sage
Okay.
is a wise person. So he understood his intention, what he want. So he again changed him in his original form, in the mouse form.
Okay.
After getting his original form, Pintu feel, very gloomy. Then he again said, please change me into the lion. But his master, like he says, again said, first, you had betrayed me. Second thing, you are using your powers in a very bad way. I had changed you into the lion and you were thinking to kill me. You are a very ungrateful person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And second
It's
thing,
yeah.
what the God had given, we should always feel contented. But you were not happy what the God had given to you.
Yeah. 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 Of course.
You are doing
And like,
with me. So
yeah.
I will
Yeah.
always left you in the mouse form.
Yeah. And like one should be not greedy, without knowing the further consequences. So
Mm.
without thinking, without, the results, after results. So one should first think about all the matters and then,
Like sometimes you are helping someone, okay, and
yeah.
after getting power, that person is using their power in a bad manner, I can say. He is
Yes.
using power against you.
Misusing the power. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is using power against you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens in the society.
Right. Right.
So the most
Very
of the
nice
story
story. Actually, I
probably.
have never learned this story.
Mhm.
So, like maybe in the childhood, somewhere in the class, but I don't remember. I never read this story.
It's
So,
okay.
yeah, you read this story in your like childhood time, or recently you read your in your daughter's book somewhere there. Where did you read?
This is story.
Okay, this is a story. I mean to say, when did you read this story? Like you remember from your childhood days, or
No, no,
now?
no. Not
Okay.
my from childhood days. Yesterday I read this story from the newspaper.
Okay, it was in the paper. Oh,
Yes, there is another column for the children where we can read these stories.
okay, but in my paper, every Sunday there's a story. Not every day, only on Sundays.
Like in my daughter's school, they are providing newspaper, and this newspaper is especially for the kids.
Oh, that's good. Very nice.
Yes,
Every day they give their newspaper.
yes.
Very nice. This is a good thing. Something.
Some schools are providing to the kids. In
So
that
this is the
newspaper, read about
first.
sports, some good things, but like there are some bad news, they never published in that newspaper. They
Okay.
always publish positive news. Yes. So
So
this was
how
the
is
story. We should never greedy and we should never be ungrateful.
yeah, never be sure. Yeah, correct. Never we
Mm,
should be grateful to anybody.
mm.